Did you close Discord completely and restart it? I could try that. You,
All right.
what do you think? Should I close Discord completely and restart it?
I mean, we could try it.
Yeah. Yeah, now it's bouncing. Wait, what the fuck?
Wait.
Yeah, now. Okay, this is
Wait.
retarded. Now it's. Now I got you playing from both my microphone, but it's showing you playing fine on the OBS now.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
It's not a live stream if there's no scuff, everybody.
I know. Okay. Let me change my headphones.
I got the stream playing in a wireless earbud in one ear too, so I could hear the way that I'm coming through.
Yeah. So you can hear yourself.
Yeah, all that reverb.
Ugh. Are you audible at least?
Yes.
Oh, then I
Howdy,
wonder
chat. How are you all doing today?
Oh, I hope this doesn't ruin your videos, though. Well, okay, when they're playing, I think if I mute it, it'd be fine. Okay, wait, I need to play one of your videos again to see if it's, bouncing on my OBS on its own. Okay, so when that's playing, I just mute. To chase the edge! Meow. Meow meow. Did you die?
No, I'm here.
Okay. Was it playing the audio just fine in the,
It was coming through pretty good on my end.
Okay. Okay, so I'll just have to mute that when that's... Okay, so that is so weird. Ew. I can't read that, what? Noise. I can't type too long of the day. Well, hopefully this works out, more or less. Okay. Alright. Alright, try again. Go ahead and tell about yourself. Yeah.
All right, so I am an AI music video creator. It's great to see you all in the chat. Most of y'all I already know. So hi friends. But no, when it came to picking out the videos for this, like I felt like I was back in the seat of, oh, what's your favorite car? Because there's only there's so many of them to choose from, and I was like, for the videos on this interview, I was like, which ones do I go for?
Yeah, you gotta
Do
pick your
I go in
favorite
chronological?
baby.
Do I go in chronological order? Do I go by order of importance? Do I go by the amount of suffering I endured? Oh no. But no, I figured. I mean, we could start with the one that really put me on everybody's map in the first place, which is "Look to the Sky," which I, it's that video which has over 12,000 views right now.
Oh, nice.
It's proof that if you have a good song, you can put it to a still image and it'll do numbers.
Look to the sky.
But it's also yep. That was the song that I had made because of it's a love letter to Skybrows because he's the one that put me down this path in the first place. Like many others who got on who had Skybrows put on their radar. It started with breathing Elon's Musk, and then it came to one of my favorites from him still, which was Joe's Rogaine Experience. And then by the time Cream of the Slop came out, that was when I was like, you know what, I could actually like let me try my hand at this. And then for like 3 months or so, I was just experimenting with song after song after song on Suno, and I ended up finally getting this one to a point where I was like, you know what, let me post this and just see what happens. And then funny enough, the video that I had tagged Skybrowse in wasn't the first one that he had shouted out on his channel. It was the one right beneath it. If you scroll down just one more row,
Uh-huh.
you'll see right there with Creamy Manjaro, the slop inspired. That was the oh, I guess I did tag him in that. Me and my
Yeah.
fucking ADHD memory, but no,
It's
he
fine.
saw that, shouted it out, and I was like, I left a comment on the community post he made. Where it's like, not me in the corner wondering if you got my letter, and he goes back to my channel, watches Look to the Sky, and edits the post to include that, and then you look at the view count. Look to the Sky has almost 10 times the views that the Slop Inspires does. But there's a
Yeah.
lot of people that found me because of that song. There's a lot of people that I inspired because of that song. Dell
Mhm.
Demon, one of your admins, he told
Yeah.
me just earlier today that that was the one that got me on his radar and introduced him to me and a
Mhm.
whole bunch of other people in this AI music video community that we're all
Yeah.
part of.
Yeah, just it's really nice because it's just it's kind of like with anime, everyone like just gets in a nice big group and for the most part so far, I mean, I know there's probably a lot of toxicity around it too, but for the most part, everyone in this community has just been nothing but really sweet and nice to each other.
Yeah, I mean there is I mean toxicity is just part of human interaction from what I've seen and experienced. Like it's impossible to have any large group of anybody get together and
Mhm.
there be zero problems with anybody. Like
Yeah.
it's just gonna happen. It's an unfortunate reality of just human interaction.
True, true.
But
Because there's so many different facets and
yeah.
humans and stuff.
Yeah, and something Chibi Doki of all people said in what was it? It was either her reaction to episode 5 or episode 6 of the Amazing Digital Circus. She was talking about how you could be the nicest, most awesome person ever. You could be the best possible version of yourself that you could ever possibly hope to want to be, and there will
Mhm.
always be somebody that hates you,
Yep.
and there's no pleasing that kind of person. And it's
Mhm.
like if they're going to be the type of person to cheer for you when you fail, why would you want them around when you succeed?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just I think that just goes for everyone. There's just like the polar opposites to the point where it's just sometimes you could just hate someone or like someone and not know why.
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready to get into this?
Si signora. Why did I say signor? You're not a man.
Or am I? Bum bum bum.
The mask comes off. I'm actually a gnome.
I'm actually a gnome. Oh.
Used to stare at a blank blue screen, heart heavy as a winter coat. Every song stuck in my throat, thinking I was just a ghost in the glow. Scrolling past 1,000 perfect lives, wondering why I even try. Every line I wrote felt wrong, so I learned to lock my own voice down. But then this weird little title pops up, laughing at the shame I was made of. Clicked it just to kill some time. Didn't know it would reach inside, grab me by the soul and take me for a ride. Skybrows saved me from the voice in my head that was ending me. Creamy Manjaro saying all this time the art was you, and I froze, then laughed through tears. Guess my broken heart makes music too. Skybrows blasting through a loud stereo, but it's the words that fueled my soul. Yeah, Skybrows saved me, showed me what music could be, so I gave it an honest shot. I was raised to think machines can't care, but you prove that a spark can appear anywhere, in a glitch, in a script, in a throwaway line. You found my hand from the other side. Now I'm typing hooks in the notes on my phone, hey, dropping drafts in a server that feels like home. Seeing strangers sing along to the pain, and I'm not ashamed, I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed. Skybrows saved from a life in the dark, from deleting me. Creamy Manjaro saying all this time the art was you, and I swear when the line came through it was like someone finally knew. Skybrows on a tiny screen, but the hope filled the room. Yeah, Skybrows came and saved my soul. His influence hits harder than he knows, and all I gotta say is thank you, bro. This song's for you.
Yeah. That's the one that put me on everybody's radar all those months ago. Feels like forever ago. It's such a trip to go back and listen to it now.
Yeah, I really loved it. The melody with it was really beautiful.
Yeah,
Do-
and that song, like a lot of songs that I had made for the first 2 or 3 months of actually uploading stuff,
Mhm.
I was working night shift at a gas station, so I was basically by myself for 8 to 9 hours a night.
Uh-huh.
So, uh-oh, OBS just disconnected.
From you or from me or
But, I'm seeing it on your screen share. Oh, it just reconnected.
it does that. It's
Ah,
jank. Everything likes to be jank.
gotcha,
It should
gotcha.
still be all recording as far as I can tell.
But yeah,
Stop doing that.
so me being a night person, working a night job where I'm by
Mhm.
myself, for the most part, I get a lot of my creative inspiration at night. So a lot of my creative inspiration was happening while I'm at work.
You are a kindred spirit, Highlander. Neska Neska is an American vampire.
Yep, yep. Yeah, I'm definitely a night person.
Mhm.
I used to go to a lot of car meets about 12, 13 years ago. Back when I had my first car and I was young and stupid.
Carmy? Oh,
Yeah,
like
yeah, car
nighttime
meets.
racings or something?
Yeah, basically.
Huh.
All legal, of course. Wink.
Just never got caught, so it's legal enough.
Yeah, it's only illegal if you get caught. Bad advice. Don't follow that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, did you hit you'd be right with Trucker. He's off doing his truckery do right now. Being a nighttime
But
trucker. So yeah.
but yeah. So anyway, getting back to that video,
Mhm.
I, I made that because I wanted to thank Skybrows for
Mhm.
given me the inspiration to like use this new tool to try to do something music related because
Yeah.
not a lot of like some people know this about me, not everybody knows this about me. Before I started doing AI music stuff, I tried being a DJ, and I it got to the
Oh.
point where I had bought my first turnstile, and I started like recording mixes and doing live streams. And the first two gigs that I had done is was on VR chat of all places. The
Oh.
first gig that I did was just purely for exposure, and the second gig I got I was it was a repeat customer, and I got paid $80 for it, which
Ooh.
ain't much in the grand scheme of things. But hey, I
Hey,
got
it's
paid for my second gig as a DJ, so
right, right.
take the wins where you can get them.
Yeah, yeah. When I got my
Um,
first paycheck as a VTuber, it was only like $100. So yeah.
but it felt good being able to go from doing
Hmm.
it for the love of it to getting paid to do it for the love of it, you know.
Yeah.
And but yeah, the reason why I stopped going down the route of trying to be a DJ,
Hmm.
um, like DJ Arkham is, he managed to make a career out of it, and I'm a little bit envious of that, but it's whatever, you know. DJ Arkham's a good friend of mine. Um, I I yeah. Anyway,
Respect the cow.
what, yeah, the reason I stopped going for it was because of YouTube's copyright system. And what was it
Yeah.
like? There was one mix that I had posted that was about 56-ish minutes long, about
Hmm.
56 minutes to an hour long. I had spent like 2 weeks or so curating the track list for that mix of what songs I wanted to go in what order based on the vibe, the beat, the rhythm of the bass,
Hmm.
the sound of the vocals, all of it, right?
Right.
And so after I was happy with the track list, I go into the software that I still have, which is Virtual DJ, and I practice recording the mix in one take, where I'm not like doing an individual recording where I'm stitching two songs together and then playing that recording, then stitching the next song, and then playing that recording and stitching the next song. Like I would make myself practice recording every single song in a single shot because it's good practice for when you eventually go to start doing that stuff live. Because if you're,
Hmm.
it's just, you know, practice makes perfect.
Right, right.
Um, and so after I had moved 3,000 miles across the country, life sort of threw a wrench into making that happen as like a potential career path.
Wow.
But then
Oh,
things
yeah.
started to settle down, and I was like, you know, let me get into this again. So
Hmm.
go back to the set list where it took about 2 weeks to get the songs together, and then I spent about a week or so practicing my mixing, getting the
Hmm.
rust off my system, getting
Yeah.
back into the swing of things. And one song on that whole hour-long mix threatened a copyright strike against my channel when I only had like 180 subs. I wasn't even monetized and had a copyright strike threatened against my channel because of one song. And unfortunately, there's no way to know what songs are gonna do that to your channel.
Yep. Like
Even though
that
even
also
though
goes for playing a video game because apparently I was the trucker man was looking through our stuff and we got like I don't think it was like a claim but I think it prevented us from getting monetized from gameplay of Castle Crasher because of the background music in it.
uh,
And like with Kingdom
yeah.
Hearts and the Halloween Town song.
Mm. I mean, I've seen a couple stories where people have had copyright claims made against their videos because of non-music related audio segments from the game that they were showcasing in their video.
Oh yeah. Like a scene or something, right?
Yeah, yeah, and unfortunately, unless you go through the ringer or you watch somebody go through the ringer, there's no way to know which songs or games or videos are going to do that to your channel. So
Yeah.
that's one reason why people like me started turning to AI, because you
Mhm.
can't, studios that are greedy and want to copyright claim everything that's got a smidge of their name on it,
Mhm.
they can't do that to your content if you are using AI to make it. And even if you don't use AI to make it, like there's no way to get around it without making your own stuff. And
Right.
AI has been a godsend for people that
Mhm.
don't have hundreds or thousands of dollars to go buy a bunch of different kinds of instruments and then
Right.
like because if I did that, like for one of the videos we're going to go over today, like if I were
Mhm.
to go the traditional route of making songs, it would take me a minimum of 6 to 16 months to get a single song out because we're talking about
Mhm.
cellos and brass sections, trombones and trumpets and tubas and
Mhm.
baritones
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
violins and keyboards and synthesizers and it's just
That you need the people who know how to play them. You need to get like all
yeah
the time for to get everyone together. The
yeah
vocal
and
singers and stuff too. And
yeah, and
yeah.
there was a point 11 some 11 or 12 years ago uh, where my cousin and I had tried to start up a metal band with some friends of his, right?
Uh
There
huh.
was 5 of us in this band. The lead singer was the only one that like there was what, 4 of us had a car, but the lead singer was the only one that had a car large enough to haul everybody and their equipment in one vehicle. So he would be the one that everybody would be carpooling with to and from our practice sessions. Well, for 7 months we had practiced on a weekly schedule, like once a week, sometimes once every 2 weeks, but we tried to stick to a once a week schedule where we'd get together and we would spend like 5 to 9 hours practicing songs, right?
Mm-hmm.
The lead singer had in that entire 7 month time span, the lead singer only managed to write down 4 lines of lyrics. And then he crumpled up the paper and tossed it out because he was insistent that he needed the song to be finished before he could start writing lyrics to it. And in that same time frame, the rest of us that were playing the instruments, I was on drums, my cousin was rhythm guitar.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of us that were on instruments, we had managed to get like 9 songs made, and they were all instrumentals. And the
And no
band ended up,
lyrics to go with them.
yeah, and it's a major pain in the ass when everybody is putting forth their best effort to be a cohesive unit when it comes to being a band that's trying to get off
Mhm.
the ground and it's one guy dragging his feet throwing a wrench in the entire operation and the unfortunate result of that was we never got a single gig
Aw.
in that entire 7 months. So
Yep.
all that time, all that effort, all that working as a team, it just went out
Mhm.
the fucking window because of one guy not pulling his weight.
Yeah, and now with the AI, you can essentially just do everything yourself now.
Yep.
But yeah, so I'm guessing like okay, for your first, well, one of your first, this was a love letter to Sky. So I'm guessing just one day you saw one of his videos and it just really uplifted you and just made you be like, wow, I want to do something like that. Yeah.
Hey man, Creamy Manjaro says the art is you. The art inside of the painting on your wall did not
Mhm.
come from the paint and the brushes and the canvas. It came from the person using it.
Exactly, and that's exactly what AI is. It's a
Yep.
tool to
It's
help
another tool in
people
the box.
express themselves more.
Yep. Yep.
Are you ready to get into the next song?
Yes, and this one's gonna be a bit of a heavy hitter because we are
Ooh.
gonna go into From the Dark.
Careful, you might make Nesca cry.
This, I won't sugarcoat it. This one has okay. This one made Ember and Lynx cry,
Oh
won their collab
no.
stream. It even made Keen the Pirate shed a tear.
Oh. Uh-oh.
I think you went past it. Yeah, you went
Oh,
past it.
can I sit? Oh, From the Dark. Here it is.
Yep.
Oh no, the
Now,
disclaimer.
yeah, I had to put it there because of some of the transition effects. That being said, now, are we going by YouTube terms of service here? Like, can I say the S word? Like,
What?
can I say the word, or do I have to say the other one that is TOS friendly?
Oh, Smoothmide.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
sewer slide. But what I believe sets this one apart
uh-huh.
from a lot of songs that talk about this subject is the fact that most songs that get into this type of subject, they
Mhm.
pull the viewer or the listener into the trench of what that kind of emotion is like, but they don't give the viewer any kind of way of getting out of it. You know, uh, they don't show the viewer the way out, so to
Right.
speak.
Yeah.
And that was one thing I absolutely had to do, because there was a song that a rapper by the name of NF had put out that was
Mhm.
really heavy and more or less talked about the subject. But
Yeah.
as good of a song as it was, it took the listener into that trench and just left them there. And
Mm,
I,
yeah.
no shade to NF,
Mhm.
because he's a very talented artist. I'm not throwing shade at all. But
Right,
with this
right.
song, I couldn't do that. I couldn't just take the listener or the viewer into that trench and just leave them there. I just couldn't do it. But
So it's gonna
I
have
had
a
to tell this
mhm.
story. I
Right.
had to tell the story. And on another token, this was also a big video for me, because it was my first real attempt at trying to elevate my visual storytelling. And it was my collab with Enter Two Credits on "It's Been So Long" that pushed me to make the the structure of the song,
Mhm.
the instrumentals, and the visuals for it. So that one,
Yeah.
yeah, it was a big one for me.
Mhm.
And I would argue that this is probably still one of my most important videos to date.
Yeah. I remember watching I believe it was Eustace who made a AIMV that was very similar in that kind of subject matter and stuff that, ugh. I believe that was called Heavy, if you're familiar with that one.
I don't believe I am.
I would recommend checking that out because that, yeah, it was deep because, yeah, it had like this woman who was dealing with like some kind of self-hate to the point where it was killing her, and just the visuals and the song, it was sad. It was really, yeah. You know,
Yeah.
remind me to maybe show you after stream.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, doke. All right, let's get into this.
Oh, gosh.
On the floor again, blue light on the ceiling fan, pills spill like broken teeth, phone full of messages I'd never read. Tried to say goodbye in ink, folded notes I'd never send. Every mirror, every drink, turned my own reflection into an enemy. But I built a fire from the dark, from the nights I almost tore myself apart. From the cuts, from the calls, from the "this is all my fault," I turned every scar into a spark. I built a fire from within the dark. Now it burns bright in my hands. So you can light your own fire. From the embers where I stand. disappear like it was the only thing I'd ever learned. I hated every laughing face, 'cause the sky was staying blue. Thought my whole life was a waste, till I found there was a crack of light in me too. And I built a fire from the dark, from the nights I almost tore myself apart. From the cuts, from the calls, from the this is all my fault. I turned every scar into a spark. I built a fire from within the dark, and now it burns bright here in my hands. So you can light your own fire. From the embers where I stand, if you're on the edge at 3 a.m., breathing like your ribs might cave in, hold on. If you think your name means lost, I've carried that burden like a cross. Take this glow, this tired flame. It was born from the same deep pain. I know if my heart can make it through, then I know there's a wildfire deep inside of you. We'll build a fire from the dark, from the nights we almost tore ourselves apart. From the cuts, from the calls, from the this is all my fault. We'll turn every scar into a spark. Yeah. We'll build a fire from the dark. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let it bright, right here where we stand. Till the broken and the brave can see the light and take our hands.
That was very powerful.
Yeah.
Never forget that you matter. That's kind of a subject matter like a lot of people that I interview usually have some kind of video about. It feels like almost everyone. That's probably a connecting spirit that we all kind of have where we have struggles with our own just existence and we're desperately just trying to reach out for more.
Yep. Hence why I included that scene towards the end where, you know, you are loved and you're not alone, and then it's the lone candlelight, which is the third time that we see that. But it's not just one that's expanding into this beautiful image. It's a bunch of them that are appearing, and then each one turns into a pillar of fire that serves as a ambient source of light that shows all the people that are trapped in that darkness that they're not alone and they're a lot closer to each other than they think.
Yeah, it's Is definitely yeah, that you definitely took that in a, much more like, it still breathed the same amount of raw emotion as every other video I saw that had that same subject matter, but I definitely could see especially with, the way you did with the music, not just the visuals, but it had that flicker of hope throughout the whole thing. It was powerful and it was raw, but it also had that flicker of hope in the like I could hear it throughout the not the lyrics, the melody, as well as the visuals.
Yeah. And one thing that I do want to point out, because I have seen a few people, I've seen almost all the reaction videos that are up that I'm aware of to that video, and a few people have said, I wonder if the woman is supposed to be his girlfriend or somebody close to him.
Mhm.
It's actually it delves more into this tripping on my words,
It's okay.
this philosophical, I don't know if I want to call it a belief, but it was something that Carl Jung had once said, where
Mhm.
men have something called the anima, which is the unconscious feminine side of the masculine mind, which controls things like emotion and intuition and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Whereas the female equivalent is the animus, the unconscious masculine of the feminine psyche,
Mhm.
which dictates things like logic and reason and whatnot.
Right.
So the male female dynamic, where they seem to be like twins almost,
Mhm.
is because the male is supposed to be my physical, and the female is supposed to be the unconscious, the anima. So it's that's where that all came from.
Yeah, that
And then
yeah, I love stuff like that that talks about like a spiritual and like stuff like that kind of things. It's really interesting, but I can totally get that perspective.
yeah, and another thing that that not a lot of people have actually caught on, or if they
Mhm.
have, they haven't said anything, is the bass, not necessarily the beat, but the bass from the song. It's
Mhm.
not a digital synthesizer type of bass that you normally get from electronic music. It's coming from the electric cellos that I used in the styles prompt for Suno when I made this song.
Huh. Electric cello.
Yep.
Was there a
Yep.
place where it was prominent?
Not not that I can think of off the top of my head. I guess it's something where you just if you don't, like, if you're picking it up on your own, you would just have to have like a sharp ear for it, I guess.
Hmm.
Because I was one of a lot of people that learn how to play music when they pick up an instrument. There's a lot of people that learn by reading tabs and sheet music.
Mhm.
But I'm one of those people who, when I picked up an instrument, I learned the technical basics of some things here and there. But when it came to teaching myself how to play a song, I would just play by ear, and I would just try to copy what I'm hearing.
Oh, I kind of do that with my art. I'm kind of one of those types that I need to look at something to draw it, and usually I kind of draw it one for one. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's yeah. I mean, what do I even say?
No one knows what we're saying.
I guess right there,
Mhm.
right in the first bridge before that scene right there with the girl in the doctor's office,
Uh-huh.
that right there. If you play it
Mhm.
from right there, and you listen closely to the bass after it says from the embers where I stand, if you listen close enough, you can hear the
Mhm. It's the drums of liberation.
something like that. But no, that's a cello. That's some cello rhythm
From the embers where I stand.
right there, right at that beat, where that It's so subtle.
Yeah.
It's so subtle and it's easy to miss. But
Mhm.
once you start listening for it, it's like, fuck, I hear it loud and clear now.
Uh, It'd probably help if I knew what a cello sounded like.
It's so there's electric bass guitar and then there's acoustic vertical bass, which is
Mhm.
basically like a big cello. It's like the string instrument equivalent of a baritone versus a tuba.
Yeah, it's it's the giant violin, right?
Basically, the one that's too big to put on your shoulder, unless you want to look like a cartoon character. Maybe somebody with long ass arms like LeBron James or somebody could, put a cello and play like a violin.
Oh,
But no,
obviously.
you need some long ass arms to try to play a cello like a violin.
Damn. Uh, I also like how you this is your character
Yeah,
throughout the
yeah,
video.
that's a reoccurring theme throughout the video where my character is
Mhm.
the comet flying through the sky.
Mhm. Yeah, and at the ending here, you show up and you're taking the hand of. Is that supposed to be you? Is that like you holding your own hand kind of thing?
No, so the shot with the hands coming out from the viewer's perspective, it's supposed to
Mhm.
be you, the viewer.
Oh, it's like we're on this journey together, kind of thing.
Yes.
Yeah, that is a good perspective.
Yeah, when it came to like you see how fast the light is moving in this wormhole right here. I couldn't get when it came to the other hyperspace shots where you're going through the tunnel. I couldn't
Mhm.
get the actual light particles to be animated as quickly as I wanted them to be. So I was able to cheese it a little bit by speeding it up just a tad in the
Mhm.
actual editing app that I use
Oh.
and adding a bit of motion blur.
Ooh. Let's see. Also,
And then, of
okay,
course,
so at the very beginning here, you have Off Dead,
yes.
and she's just okay. So she's just here getting a book and stuff.
Yep. And then the pages open, and as she's reading it, the light starts to emanate from the pages of the book. And then you see that little draft of energy
Mhm.
float bounce through her, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Because you don't see it hit her chest, but you do see it come out from behind her shoulders, which to me, like, it either went through her or it like cascaded over her shoulders, and then the book opens up that wormhole. Which, as who was it in the chat? Uh, Ra last name Josra. I'm sorry, I'm butchering your name. A Josra last name. Yeah, he's like another isekai. Yes, it's another isekai into the depths of my mind. Ooh.
Mm. um, Part of me was wondering if they were trolling or something, to be honest.
You should have seen some of the comments I got from this random person the other day. But it's
No.
It's like Chibi said, like I was just saying earlier in the interview.
Uh-huh.
It's just like Chibi said, no matter what you do, somebody's gonna hate you. So
Yep.
it is what it is.
Yeah, I do my best to just ignore stuff like that, but yeah, it just,
Yeah,
you know.
it's the best thing you could do for peace of mind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I took for my own mental health to stop reading comments on YouTube.
Yeah, I just think it's funny too because the only thing I'm gonna say about this dude is that he had 31 subscribers, and he was dogging on me, calling me a talentless hack because I use AI, and then before I said anything to him,
Uh-huh.
and then put him on hidden and mute so I don't have to deal with him anymore. I
Uh-huh.
went to his channel, saw if he had content. He had a bunch of YouTube shorts on his channel. Half of the background images on these YouTube shorts were made with AI. He's trying to dog on me for using AI. Like, okay, buddy. Okay.
The hypocrisy.
I know. It's one of the pattern recognition is slowly starting to reveal that it is a
Mm-hmm.
common thing with the super anti AI crowd.
Yeah, some people just have nothing better to do but to try to lower other people around them to their level instead of trying to raise up.
Yep, like Captain Keen says, AI lets you just do shit, you
Mm-hmm.
know. So go do the thing, go do cool shit.
Yeah, do a thing.
Do it, do it now, do it, fucker.
Why the fuck did you sound like a Beavis
I,
and Butthead character right there?
I'm pretty good at impressions. What could I say? One of my favorite bits to do when I'm just relaxing on VR chat is I'll go into an instance called audience anarchy with my
Mhm.
friends, and basically audience anarchy on VR chat is like SNL with
Uh-huh.
audience members being randomly chosen to be actors, but the script is prompted to other members of the audience where it's like a Mad Lib, where it's like a physical place, real or not, a name you'd give a significant other,
Ooh.
something physical you'd do to somebody you don't like, prompts like that. And then people, there's literally no filter on what people can put there. So you
Ooh.
get, yeah, it's so it can be a very wild experience, but it's also how I met a lot of the people that I am friends with on VR chat, and it's been fun. I've
Hmm.
been friends with these people for over a year at this point, and
Nice.
yeah, it's a
Uh,
fun time.
is there anything else you'd like to say about this video?
Um, yeah, if you
Mhm.
ever feel like
Oh.
if you feel like life is caving in on you and you don't know what to do, reach out to somebody. Just reach out to somebody. Now, who you reach out to can matter, because if you reach out to the wrong person, they might be the type that says, "Oh, everybody's got their own problems. I don't care. Deal with it. Being an adult, fuck those people.
Right.
Just ignore them. If they're going to be dismissive about you needing help, be dismissive. Match their energy and be dismissive of what they say. But there.
Yeah.
This is the thing I was telling you about before we started the stream. I had the auditory processing deficit thing I was telling you about,
Yeah, it's okay.
where I lose my train of thought mid sentence.
It's okay. I swear I probably have that too, and I'm just not diagnosed because I do that a shit ton during my streams.
I mean, Ofted calls it streamer brain, but I don't know. That's specific to live streams.
Mm.
But
Well, it also
yeah,
follows me into real life, so.
yeah. But no, this was a big video for me for a lot of different reasons.
Mhm.
Not just the subject matter. It's just the visual storytelling was a big one for me. Like the
Yeah.
if you move it forward a few frames to the bathroom scene where the reflection turns into it turns from him into like an evil, deformed version of himself.
The
Like this shot
demon.
right here, like he's right there. That's the
Mhm.
demon on the shoulder taking over. And then if you freeze it, like if you use what is it, the arrow keys to go
Uh-huh.
frame by frame, there is exactly one or two frames where you can see that creature. No, you move it forward actually.
Okay. Okay. Wait.
There's one or two frames where you could see that demon in the mirror uncracked and unblurred. Right there.
Right there.
And yeah, that's a struggle that a lot of people that have alcoholism and somewhat will deal with, because there's a buddy of mine who had to go to the hospital 7 times in 4 months because alcohol withdrawals were making him have seizures, and the reason he was drinking so much was because of what had happened between him and his ex-wife, and he was having a very hard time coping with it, and there's a lot of other people that have stories as well where they'll talk about how, you know, they look at themselves in the mirror, and all that comes out of their mouth when they start talking to themselves in the mirror is a bunch of nasty things about how you know, telling themselves in the mirror that they're worthless, that they're good for nothing, that they're scum, that life would be better off if they were just dead. You know, that's what
Yeah.
that is. And
Sad thing is, I know what my dad's demon probably looked like. It probably just looked like his father.
yeah.
And unfortunately, it took him.
You know, my condolences.
Yeah, it's been 2 years now since his pass. Yes, I understand the fight with alcoholism. I lived with that all my life with my father.
My dad did too. He never became an alcoholic, but he was raised in a house of violent alcoholics, and
Mm-hmm.
he ended up becoming the type of person that could tap into all the rage that a violent alcoholic has without needing to touch a drop of alcohol. So that was fun.
Yeah.
uh, but yeah, it's enough about the trauma dumping. I mean, I get self conscious talking about this stuff.
I don't blame you. No.
But yeah, if
We all have our dark moments in our lives.
yep, and I don't know who said it, but a wise man once said, "Life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you react to it."
Hmm. Never heard that before, but that's a good philosophy there. What do you call it? Philosophy? Saying? Uh, um, are you ready to move on to the next one then?
Yes. The next one, much more upbeat,
Yay!
but arguably just as important for a completely different reason. We're gonna go to "Look at Us Now," which is part 2 of my 1,000 subscriber special.
Ooh. It looks so
And
fancy.
yep. And
Nice.
this one was kind of fun because the effect in the beginning here.
Mhm.
I know. We say we were gonna let it play and then talk about it.
We
We could still do that. So I could. All right. You know what? Let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. Fuck it.
Yeah, let's go into.
Fuck it. We're doing it live.
One chair, a single screen, one shaky voice and a tiny machine. Trapped in the silence, I kept making art, despite the violence that was in my head. Then you found me, one by one, small sparks conglomerating into a brilliant sun. When I fall back, when I lose sight, you lift me up, pull me back into the light. Look at us now, look at us now. We were one, now we're a crowd. Look at us now, look at us now. You lifted me up, turned my doubt around. Hey. Now there's names I know at every corner. Screens full of hearts and weekend cheers. Your heartfelt messages hit like thunder. I know you'll be there if I fall under. When I get scared and my hands shake, you remind me of the things I make. You say keep going, don't let go. Your music is fire and now I know. Look at us now, look at us now. We were one, now we're a crowd. Look at us now, look at us now. You lifted me up, turned my
Yeah, I think it was. I think it might have been this video. If you check the description, it might have been this video, but I think this was the one where I was like, "Cameo slop is back on the menu, boys." Oh no, but yeah, I wanted to. One of the things I wanted to do was to try my hand at synchronized dancing because, yep, there it is. Cameo Fest is back on the menu. Oh, it's Cameo Fest. That's what I said. Uh, but yeah, so like with this first shot right here in the trippy psychedelic tunnel,
Mhm.
um, I think it was, I can't remember who it was, but they said, oh, it was somebody's commenter in their chat. This very obscure reference, I know, but they were like, "This dude layered on like 100 different effects." It's actually like 4 effects repeated. Um,
Oh.
but the effects where you saw the hair and the eye color shifting and
Uh-huh.
changing shape and length and whatnot, I tried to do that with actual reference sheets for creators in the space, but Grok was not animating those shots with reference sheets like it
Mhm.
was when I just text to video prompted what I wanted with just random generic anime girls.
She looks like Amelia.
Or I mean, if you stretch your imagination,
Mhm.
Powder in her human form, but that's green eyes and
I
human
always say
hair.
Powder looks like Amelia.
Well, I mean, if you go to Skybrow's video, you know, there's now 2 million views on a million Amelias, which means there's at
Not
least
that
2 million
Amelia.
Amelias.
Not that Amelia.
No, that one.
ReZero.
Oh yeah.
I like
But
Amelia.
yeah, and then the shot with, if you go to the first group shot
Mhm.
where it's, I mean, there is a cheat sheet in the description, but I cannot remember if I updated it for the group photo at the end. But there's from left to right. There's me, Cool and Joe, Nightway Fantasy. Um, uh, I cannot remember the one with the black and white hair's name. I feel bad for it. And then there's Lusty Links on the far end on the right,
Yeah, Lusty
and
Links
then
was the only one I got.
yeah.
I thought this
Um,
one was you. Okay, so I'll take
it
that back.
is. It
Okay.
is.
But I was not familiar with
Um,
these three.
yeah.
Wee, dance, dance. I
And
like what you
then
did here. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Ember Paradox is the
yep.
red. Okay, hold on. This one could be a couple of different people. It could be
It's
Kirsch.
not Links.
I was
I'll
gonna
tell you
say
that much.
I was gonna say Kirsch or Smugalana.
Nope.
Neither one.
Nope.
Oh my god, how many fucking white hair fox girls are there?
So I took a little bit of creative liberty with the character design, but the white haired fox girl is Kitsura Nines.
Oh, it's nines.
Yep.
Fuck.
Yep. All right. Who's the blue haired with the black horns?
Sin.
You know this one. Yup. And
Centrea.
nope.
Oh.
Cinevere.
Damn it. I thought it was
But
Centrea this whole
yeah,
time.
if you look at the background and you look at the
Cinevere.
color coordination
Yes.
for their hair, yeah, it's
Well, it's
very
red,
patriotic.
white, and blue. Well,
Yep.
it's red, white, and blue. Our flag. Our flag. It's red, white, and blue.
Goddamn right.
Sorry, random school thing I remembered.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We're a couple of ADHD IEP kids sharing a brain cell. There's nothing nothing going on here.
But yeah, I was actually gonna point that out myself because I was gonna say, oh, I like how you use Ember, and I was gonna say fucking Kirsha and Sin's hair color.
No, if it was Kirsha, it would have been more obvious because I would have had her with the twin tails.
Point.
Plus, I think her white hair has like a slight blue, maybe like a tinge of purple to it.
Slight blue, yes. Hold on. That's gonna bother me now. I have to look up a picture of Kirshi. Where are you? I just doodled her not too long ago. No, her hair's just white.
Okay.
They're just white. Also, oh yeah, she has the twin tails in her hair, not her butt.
Yeah,
She has a
yeah.
single butt tail.
But yeah, like I said, if that were Kirsha, I
She
would have
has
had
a blue
the twin tails in
halo.
her hair.
Hmm. I like Kirsha. Oh, yeah. As you
And then
hang it up.
there's the AI representation of me IRL almost,
Hmm.
because I don't
Almost.
have a fancy chair. I am using Discord on my laptop right now, but as far as rendering stuff on my laptop and doing the AI stuff on my laptop, this is a 10 or 11-year-old office grade laptop from like, yeah, like 10 or 11 years ago. Why did I say But no, this was literally like an entry level laptop from a decade ago. Like
Dang.
so you know how GPUs they got a forward number for their rating,
Yeah.
and the first number represents like how strong they are for processing power. My CPU on this laptop starts with a 1.
Meow.
Yeah, so my phone literally has a better processor than my laptop does.
Oh,
So
dang.
yeah, and the other side of it is, with it being a decade old, there's times where, if it gets too hot, it won't blue screen, but it'll black screen saying, "Oh, system ran into an issue and needs to restart," and it won't say what the issue is. It'll just say it ran into an issue and needs to restart. And I can't
Laptop,
really
no.
have that. Yeah, and I can't have that happening when I'm trying to render a video.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. A trucker man would understand that more than I do. Since
It's
he's
like
the
it's like
editing potato.
yeah. It's like this actually reminds me of this really stupid video. This guy who was in the middle of rendering something, and I think it was Windows 7 or something like that, was telling him it was forcing him into an update in the next 10 minutes, but he was like
Oh.
an hour away from finishing a render of this video, and he's like, "Oh, it doesn't give me an option to put it off. It just says it's restarting in 10 minutes. I am fucking rendering something." He was yeah, it went from 0 to 100 real fucking quick.
Oh my gosh, that's
Oh,
horrible.
getting back to this video, this is a representation of how I make all my shit. I do it on
Yep.
my fucking phone.
Rage. The rage is
Hello,
real.
Sasuma. Hello, Diabolical. Hello, Dell. Hello, Renegade. Hello, Kaishi. Hello, Aizen. Hello, fam.
All the
Yeah, and then
babies
and then
come.
this part with the lights, the one light, then the few lights, then the bunch of lights. That's the audience. That's the people that have found me because of this content. And then here we have Ember, Nines, and Cine again, but with flashier versions of mostly matching outfits.
Yep. Where the fuck my mouse go? There you are. You shake that butt for me. Oh yeah, this
Girl,
is
shake
fun.
that ass for me. And there you go. You just got copyright claimed. I'm so sorry.
Cause you said butt.
Yeah. Yeah, I
No.
said one line of lyric with no instruments. That means the
I hope that's not true because I do that a lot
no,
throughout my videos.
no, I don't know. I think if it were that bad, you probably would have gotten hit by now.
Yeah. But yeah, this is nice. The more and more you get into it, the more like I loved my Discord. I hated it originally because I didn't want the social media, but I fucking love it now because that's how I talk and move with everyone. Hmm.
I'm pretty much the same way with X minus the I love X part. I go on X, and whether it's in my for you or my following tab, I will just see things that is just tailored rage bait, and I have to force myself to spend as little time on X as possible.
Yep. I'm glad Trucker Man has the mood to do that and not go crazy.
I will say this though: if I was a drama tuber instead of somebody that makes cool music videos,
Hmm.
I would I would be an absolute menace on X.
Yeah. What? I think I just tuber all around. Okay, who people here?
All right, so from left to right, we got Pyro Dravenox, Gaming Syndicate, Hawks
Hey.
Inferno, Jaded Fett, and Lady Wasabi. Now, Jaded Fett, he was one of the first people. He was the first one to cameo me in a video.
Hmm.
Like, what actually, matter of fact, I could probably find it. But yeah, Jaded Fett has been one of the people that has been around for a long time.
Oh.
I say a long time, but it's been like 5 months. But
Oh
anyway,
God.
but yeah, let's see. We go back 4 months. I'm scrolling through his channel right now. Yeah, it's from the. I believe it's from the "Sky's the Limit" video of his.
Hmm. Not your first cameo on the thingy.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, it was from his video "The Sky's the Limit."
Yeah. Yeah, my very first cameo was the A Million Amelias.
Nice.
That was the first time I was ever featured in anything, so yeah.
Yeah, I wish I was recording or broadcasting my reaction to "Gonna Be" when I got my first cameo in a Skybrows video because brother, I was bouncing off the walls. I was like, holy shit, no, oh, whoa, hold up, hold the fuck up. There's no fucking way. Dude, I was like a cat with the zoomies, except I was shouting.
Yeah, it's really nice when you get noticed, like, oh, it's very overwhelming too, because it's like, oh my god, people see me. Like, I freaked out when Leaflet, of all people, said that she recognized and watched some of my stuff when I rated her.
Shit. Oh man, I've been wanting Leaflet to react to my stuff since 12 years ago, ever since I started uploading 5 months ago.
So yeah, the flabbergasted Inish. Was definitely you.
And then we
uh,
got, and then from left to right here, we got Mad Hatter, Banana Juju,
oh,
Occultish Noticia, Ocno, another good friend of mine.
go.
They
Bloop.
call him Bloop. And then we got Null FM, another goat in the space.
Yum.
His he's got a few songs that I like, but I think my favorite from his right now is definitely "I'm Not Sure." It's just so catchy and so groovy. Have you seen it?
I don't think I have.
You have to watch it. It's so good.
I guess you could show it to me after stream if you want.
Sure.
Just for the Heffel Beffels.
Yep. And then I like doing this scene in
Yeah.
particular because of the way that all they all went towards, they all got low and moved towards the left at
Yeah.
this at synchronized, right, and then right,
Mm-hmm.
I'm I feel like I'm getting off on a tangent, but this part with the guitar, um
Mm-hmm.
uh Don P. Bongwater
Ooh.
was somebody that had mentioned how difficult it is to get instruments animated correctly in any facet, um and he's very right about that because anybody can go onto YouTube right now and type in "instruments are never animated correctly," and you'll see videos upon videos upon videos of The Simpsons, Family Guy, American Dad, anything from Pixar, anything from Illumination Studios, anything from Disney, Looney Tunes, Tom and Jerry, any type of animation, regardless of 2D or 3D, it doesn't matter because instruments are one of the things that are never animated correctly.
Huh.
99% of the time. It literally does not matter what show or movie you're watching. If it's animated and there's a bit where someone's playing a musical instrument, it is not animated correctly in terms of what the instrument is heard being played. And there's tons of videos of people showing you like what a character is playing on a specific instrument in the episode or the movie or the scene or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and and then they will actually record themselves uh, playing two different versions of that same bit. They'll show themselves playing how it actually looks to play what is being heard on the
Mhm.
scene, and then they'll play what it looks. They'll try to mimic
The
the movements of the
animations.
animation and show you what it actually sounds like.
Yeah, probably
Um,
because they'd probably do that to save, time and energy because
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
To
because
sit there
animation takes
and
a long
animate
time.
all the hand
And,
movements,
yeah,
especially
and
with hands being, like, one of the hardest things to draw, I swear.
yeah, and on that same token, live action is kind of in the same boat to a lesser extent because the only time, even in live action movies,
Mhm.
excuse me, the only time that you'll see instruments being played correctly is when the actor on screen is actually playing the instrument.
Right.
That's the only time it's ever filmed being played correctly, even in live action.
Mhm. 'Cause otherwise
But
they
the other
don't
way,
know what they're doing.
yeah. But one thing that you could do if you want to animate some instruments into your video, like let's say you want some band shots where you want people on guitars or drums or whatever,
Mhm.
um,
What seems to be
it's
a
gonna
story,
be
right?
next to impossible to get it to animate the way that you want it to match up to the audio. So what you can
Mhm.
do to sort of cheese it a little bit is you can well, what I did is I went and I learned about specific techniques and the names of these specific techniques, and I did numerous generations of animations with specific techniques arpeggios and legatos and upward pick slanting, etc. And so if you make numerous gens with specific guitar techniques, what you can do is you can harvest like the quote unquote money shots. And as long as it looks close enough to what is actually being played, you can, you can, nobody's going to really notice or pay attention
Right,
unless they're
right.
like eagle eyed.
I'm being way too, uptight about it, I guess, too.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, like if we get through all these videos and we see the recent stuff I've done and how good it looks and whatnot, and then we go watch March of the Phoenix. Oh my God! All you will see is jank. It was my first ever AI music video, so there's beginner stuff. I'm going into the to it with like a fraction of what I know now.
Mhm.
But I watch March of the Phoenix because I want to go back and like remind myself of like how far I've come in this space doing what I do, and all I can think about is the jank and how many mistakes there are. And
Yep.
it's like I with March of the Phoenix, that video deserves to be redone.
Mm.
And Look to the Sky in particular deserves to have a video, period.
Yeah. That goes to say for a lot of different art types out there. When it comes just a drawing, like look at one of my older, like I'll say, Crisis Core, for example, as like one of my first gameplays that I did with my model. It looks pretty fucking jank.
Yeah. Yeah. But I will say this,
Mhm.
it was full of mistakes, yes, but it
Mhm.
was me dipping my toes into the animation side of making videos. And
Right.
it's like everything else in life that you've never done before. It's a
Mhm.
learning curve.
Right.
And and then you just going from March of the Phoenix to the very next video, which is Chasing the Rush, right?
No.
The jump in quality just from those first two videos that I did
Mhm.
is almost astronomical.
Ah. Are you ready to get into that one?
We could. It's not the one that I had written down.
Sorry,
For
sorry, sorry. Okay, I thought you were saying that was the one you wanted to do next.
Yeah, yeah, no. I'll just bring it up just for conversation.
Okie dokie. Yeah. Oh, I do want to ask, what is with this scene right here? It seems so out of
So
place.
So I was not sure about how to animate people coming out of the shadows in this dark space, holding up fragments of broken mirrors like in this particular shot right here, like
Mhm.
the actual reflective side is facing towards the people holding the shards. They're not really facing towards the person in the center, which
Yeah.
is myself, obviously. So
Right.
this is more like a I how's the best way for me to phrase this?
Mm. This is the best AI could do, is I guess.
It was no, this was that part was if we want to be constructively critical of it, it was
Mhm.
a quality control thing on my side because I was unsure about my vision on how I wanted to animate this because none of the
Mm.
reference shots were coming out exactly like I wanted, and I wasn't sure about how to tailor it the way that I wanted to. So I sort of
Yeah.
made it into a slideshow where the people
Yeah,
come
I
out of the
was
shadow, they hold up the reflections, and then the
Mhm.
light starts to build, and then the energy starts to rise back up again.
Yeah, I was getting, like, some horror movie found footage kind of vibe from it. Mm. Mm.
Depth Walker just said something in the chat. You need to shoot it from the character's perspective, I think, and I think he's got a good point there. I think it might be worth it for me to take another stab at a scene like that
Mhm.
just because I want to challenge myself. Like having the
Yeah.
background on here get all trippy like a psychedelic tunnel
Mhm.
while morphing the pillars in the background as little as possible.
Mhm.
That one was very tricky to try to do without
Oh,
any sort
yeah.
of complex layering in a better editing app
Right,
or software.
right.
I say app because I'm so used to InShot, which is a mobile app that because again I'm making everything on my phone.
Yeah, of course. It's what you got,
but
right? But yeah,
but
you can
yeah,
see, like,
but
some
no,
ripples going in the pillar
yeah,
now that you mentioned it.
but no, diabolical set. I like the way diabolical puts it because if you look at how InShot on mobile works for video editing versus say CapCut on PC or DaVinci editing on PC, it's the way diabolical describes it is it's like watching somebody paint a painting with a toothpick and it comes out a masterpiece.
Hey, don't knock the
He calls it
toothpick.
he calls it Microsoft Paint by comparison, and I don't disagree.
Toothpicks are very
Uh,
useful.
you ever seen that chaotic barbarian skit where he defeats the vampire lord guy with a toothpick?
No.
Oh, if you haven't seen the chaotic barbarian series, you got to watch it. It's
Huh.
hilarious. But yeah, we got the Skybrows in the center and ASAT.
Yep. ASAT. Not
I'm
from
so happy he's been able to
Mhm.
find a way to get out of where he's at, man.
Who, ASAT or Skybrows?
Yeah, yeah, ASAT.
Oh.
Because he was basically living in the middle of an active war zone.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, and he I'm not I'll admit I am not totally kept up on the most recent information regarding what's been happening with him, but the
Mhm.
last update that I was made aware of is he got his passport and he was actively looking for like the cheapest flights or whatever that he could that would get him out of Iran so that he could then
Oh.
go live with his girlfriend who is in another country.
Yeah, yeah, those are not safe places.
Yeah, he was literally telling a story about how he uh, he was recording a video at some point. Like he was in the middle of recording a video that was going to get posted when a
Uh-huh.
missile came down and struck the building right next to his.
Shit.
And like, yeah, it was either the building next to or the one two houses over. Point is, it was within the blast radius, and shards of glass from the windows on the side of the building that were facing where the missile hit, they went flying and basically went inside his house like shrapnel, and he got hit by some of it, and he got hit by the concussive blast as well. He ended up with a concussion, I
Ooh.
think, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh.
Yeah, he got messed up pretty good, but he seemed to be having a decent recovery. Last I was aware of
That,
anything, and that he
that's
was able
good.
to get a passport and was actively finding a way to get out of there for as cheap as possible, so he could go start living with his girlfriend. And
Yeah.
I'm happy that he's able to get out of there, man.
Yeah, definitely. That's scary. That yeah, want to stay away from places like that, definitely.
Yeah.
Um Not too familiar with who he is, but I hope the best for him and stuff.
Yeah, he's an Iranian VTuber.
Hmm.
He got his first cameo in a Skybros video on Gonna Be as well. Yeah, him and I both got our first Skybros cameos on the same video.
Aw.
Which now that I've said that out loud, kind of I wasn't thinking about that at the time when I made this particular shot with me, Sky, and ASAT on the same frame. I wasn't thinking about that at the time, but now that I said all that out loud, it's like
Stuff that you were doing subconsciously without realizing.
yep, one of those. If it was a snake, it would have bit you moments.
That's fun though. Yeah, so nice with your creativity and it stuff like that happens. Oh,
Yep.
here we go. Another. I can name some of these ones. This one's Nihilith.
Yep.
This is Oved. I can't say her fucking overted. Am I saying it right? Oft. Why the fuck did I go back to the overted thing? I went back to the old way. I kept saying her fucking name.
She's overtly herself.
I always end up. I keep trying. People keep telling me I've said her name often a couple of times, but I fucking go back to overted. Why? That's the way her name's spelled. It looked to me. All right, Keen and
no, that's not Keen. That's some other popular pirate VTuber that's got a red bandana over one eye. No,
oh yeah. Sorry.
No,
Captain
Keen.
Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, Captain Keen Sparrow. All right, who's the next one? She's all right. I'll give you a hint for this one. She's normally wearing white.
Wait. Runya? Am I saying it right?
No,
Not Runya?
Runya has silver hair.
Fuck, why the fuck did I... God, the only redhead I can think of is fucking Ember.
You want to take another guess?
My brain is really not registering any other redheads.
It's Nicola.
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 I feel like I just recently met her. I'm not too familiar. I'm gonna take a shot in the dark and say Griffin.
Yeah!
Yay! Is it weird to say that I'm more familiar with the males than I am females?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, there's a couple people that had trouble getting Griffin Knight's cameo named out because he's normally in his partial dragon form.
Right, with the wings and stuff. I was just recognizing from the way the hair and the facial hair was.
Yep.
That's what hit me because I don't know, again, I don't know many other VTubers who have that except for I guess Keen and Griffin kind of have a similar look with their faces, but then the whole pirate thing takes away from that. So yeah.
Yeah, and then also the big red eye patch.
Yeah. Okay, we already named everyone here. Din.
And if you pay attention too, each individual dance group has their own energy and aesthetic to go with them. And then, all right, there's 3 here.
Puppers.
I know there's 3 pupper fish, but I got the reference sheets for the other 2 from his own character reference sheet where he includes his family members as part of the pupper fish thing. So it's not just him; it's also his mom and his sister, if I'm not mistaken.
Pupper family.
Yup. And then we got Jess Maid and Happy Harble.
Happy Harble. Not familiar with them. I was gonna say Rim. I watch way too much anime. Big C. Okay, it's all the ladies.
There's actually one extra that wasn't featured in the other shots.
Ooh, in this.
Yes.
Is
And I'll give
it
you a hint.
the
She's known for her daily prompts of the day on X.
I don't pay attention to X, so I'm just assuming
Eva.
it's okay, yeah. I don't
She's
know.
she's recently done some collabs. She's done some music videos based on some of her favorite gens from various prompts of the days, but she's also recently done a collab with Lyrical Absinthe and Mags Noctis on a song that I really fucking enjoy called Regicide or Revolution. I love the energy in that whole song. And the message is strong too.
No,
That's another good one to check out if you haven't already seen it.
I have not.
Well, that's three I gotta show you after stream now. Fuck it. Fuck it. We'll make it a marathon stream. We'll just farm more content. Let's go.
Farm content. And we turn the music just completely turn the music interview into just react.
Yeah.
Random guest star react together.
Where the guy you're interviewing is promoting other people's content as well as his own. Let's go. This is how we build the community.
Yes. I already promote so many people here. That's what I'm doing with this platform right now, so yay.
Yeah. But yeah, this part right here, and now I want the same for you. That's like just like with From the Dark. This is me talking directly to the viewer through song.
Come join one of us.
You will adapt or you will be left behind. I mean, come make cool shit with us. I'll show you how.
Oh, fun. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Yes, actually, if we press play, we go to the next scene where it's all the guys in one shot.
All the men. All the single
All right,
ladies.
so if you let it play, right? Now I want you to watch Ocno and Mad Hatter, right?
Uh-huh. Did he poof?
Ocno's arm fucking poofed Mad Hatter out of the shot. And I didn't catch that until after I had already uploaded the video.
They did a magic trick.
No, I did not mean for that to happen. I wanted each shot to have everybody that's supposed to be there, and he got just eaten out of existence with Ocno's arm. Well, I mean, like, what the fuck, man?
It is kind
I
of
was just trying to make anybody disappear, but it happened, and I didn't catch it until after I posted this damn video.
Gosh.
And then the other cameos that have not yet been featured in the rest of the shot are here. So now, oh my god, I love watching Penny Bloomfield's reaction to this video because she got to this exact part where the photo's in black and white, and she was trying to guess people based on the black and white color scheme, and she made a mention about how if it were in color, it'd be a lot easier to name everybody. But this is still cool. This is still cool. There's a nice aesthetic to black and white photos. And then she's like, oh, there's a few more seconds left in the video, and she hits play, and it goes to color, and the first words out of her mouth were, "Oh, if I had just waited a few more seconds." I was like, Penny, don't ever change.
She is adorable. I do love her.
She's a gem, and she's a very important member of the larger community at whole, regardless of whatever fractures or schisms that happen that end up splitting people up, which I hate seeing, but I can't control it, so I just gotta roll with it when it happens. But from left to right, top to bottom, you got myself, Skybrows, ASAT, Bloop, Cinevere, Lady Wasabi, Gaming Syndicate, Jaded Fett, Null FM, Occultist Otitia, Griffin Knight, Banana Juju, Nines, in her not altered form, in her like character sheet accurate form, Often Fatash, Hawks Inferno, Diabolical, who's been a day one of mine, Sir Squints, Prince is in front of him. I'm going left to right. What the hell am I doing? The next one is Dell Demon, who's another day one who's been a fan of mine since Look to the Sky. So
Yeah.
basically, another day one of mine. Ember Paradox,
Mhm.
she's one of the biggest content creators that are currently reacting to my stuff.
Yeah.
Um, and I love watching her reactions because when she reacted to this video and she saw her the dress that I had put her in for the patriotic shot with the flag in the background, and then
Mhm. Mhm.
the revamp shot where it's color coordinated to their hair but still matching uh, design wise. The exact words she used were deliciously sexy to describe how I made her look.
Well, yes.
I mean, she said it, not
I
me.
would suck on that bomb pop.
No comment. I got a girlfriend. No comment. But no. Then we got Penny Bloomfield
Wait,
right next to Ember.
how is that a comment
What's
towards
up?
you?
What? Your mic cut out on my end.
I said, how is that a comment towards you? I
I,
was saying I'd suck on Ember.
don't worry about it. Anyway, so this next person. But yeah, so after Ember, we got Penny Bloomfield. She was excited to see her in that little picture, and then we got Keen
Mhm.
and Sir Squints, another day one of mine.
Mhm.
Chiril Chikagi. We don't always talk, but I got nothing but respect for Chi. I love Chi.
Yes, I turned him into a churro.
Yeah. Oh, that was you that turned him into a churro.
Yes.
Wait, then who turned him into a gremlin?
I don't know.
It had to have been Kirsha because I distinctly remember seeing Kirsha on a stream where she wasn't herself and she wasn't a Korsha, but she was like a little gremlin Kirsha or something. And it's the exact same gremlin design as Chi.
Yeah, but we have fun here.
Yeah.
Getting-
Yep. And then the last one on the bottom right is Mad Hatter.
Who got yeeted?
Yep.
Can't be helped
I
sometimes.
yeah. I hate how people that I respect and have nothing
Mhm.
and have had nothing but good things to say about have it ended up with drama that has happened between them. I hate seeing my friends fighting with each other, and I hate seeing members of this community like it's not it's whatever. It's old drama at this point. We don't need to rehash it,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I hate seeing it.
I'm with you there. I was a centerpiece in a lot of stuff. Uh, where I got put in the middle because of the way like things happened, and a lot of people flocked to me and stuff. You know, mm, that's probably a discussion for another time. But yeah, for
Yeah.
the most part, it's all been fairly sorted out for the most part, quieted
Yeah.
down.
And regardless of what ends up happening, like if I cameo somebody in my videos, like they're not allowed to look bad. That's just a standard I put on myself. Like
Mhm.
I do not allow myself to make anybody that I cameo look bad.
Right.
Whether I have a problem with them after the video goes live or not, it's irrelevant. I'm not gonna make
Right.
them look bad if I feature them in a video, and I'm not gonna take a video down to revamp whatever scenes they happen to be in because the work went into making those scenes happen,
Mhm.
and I'm not. It's pointless to because if I were to do that, I would have probably taken down every single video that I got that's got a cameo in it just to revamp certain scenes, and it's just a waste of time. It's
Yeah.
just a waste of time to do that.
Yeah, so shit happens, right? Sometimes, when you make friends and stuff with someone, sometimes people change, stuff happens, and it's out of your control. You shouldn't just erase what you did before because that's how you knew them before versus when what they've become later,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
I totally agree with that. You know.
Well, no, this whole video was part two of a 1K subscriber special because I
Mhm.
mean I didn't think I'd be able to hit that number. I mean
Yeah.
the account that I have on YouTube that I upload to currently is
Mhm.
13 years old,
Oh,
and I've only
wow.
just started uploading stuff on my channel in the last like 5 months or
Yeah,
so.
you only have 29 videos.
Yeah, I will say this though. But before I even started getting into the DJ thing, before the AI thing, like I would just
Mhm.
randomly post like some obscure game clip, or I might have like a game music video where I take some game
Mm.
clips from, say, some fights I got into on For Honor and apply it to some music that I got from from a YouTube channel that does their own covers of stuff. Like Little V
Huh.
Mills, for example, is a guy that does he does a lot of once upon a time he did a lot of metal covers of some really cool game music
Ooh.
like the Devil May Cry series. I
Oh,
love his covers.
nice.
I love his metal covers of the Devil May Cry music. But then he got into this era of the you know how there's this one band out of Japan called Lady Beard,
Hmm.
where one of the lead singers is a buff, muscular, broad-shouldered dude with a beard and some long hair, right? Like
Uh-huh.
if he were to dress in black and jeans and whatnot, he'd look like your typical, Western European or American metalhead, right? But
Oh.
he'll put his hair into like pigtails and put on a magical girl maid dress, and he'll do these fucking J-pop dance choreography with these two girls that he's in this band with, and
Nice.
Little V Mills kind of sort of went down a similar route aesthetically with a lot of music that he was uploading, and I was just like,
Mhm.
I just thought at some point I just started tuning out because like a couple videos is fine if it's for a specific type of song that you're doing a cover of, but
Uh-huh.
to do like 12 videos in a fucking row, I'm sorry. I tuned in for the badass metal covers, not the I'm a kawaii bearded man in
Mm.
a maid dress type of shit. I'm sorry, like I'm not
It's like
I'm not
it's like
with
the
it.
fucking reverse of a Gretzko. Uh, that's kinda hilarious, though.
Yeah, a
Oh, I'm not
little
gonna
bit,
lie,
a
but
little bit.
I get it, I get it, I get it. Alright, what's
Yeah.
your next video?
All right, so our fourth and final video, I'm gonna say is "Sailing Through the Noise," because this one was what this video has in common with From the Dark is that I wanted to use this particular video to elevate my visual storytelling, but
Mhm,
uh, rather than use heavy music and some light imagery
mhm.
to tell the story, I wanted some light music with heavy imagery.
Right. Ooh. Hmm. Let's see how it goes.
Yep. Real quick
Yes,
too
yes,
before you
yes,
press play.
yes.
There's another channel called AI Creator Collective something. I don't know what it's AICCA. I
Mhm.
don't go off the top of my head what the last A stands for, but it's AI Creator Collective Association or something like that. Anyway, that channel has a series called Worth Your Time, where they highlight things like TV shows, movies, music
Mhm.
videos, video games, and other stuff that people are using AI to make that's really high quality stuff. And
Ooh.
this specific music video, Sailing Through the Noise, got featured on episode 7 of Worth Your Time.
Oh, wow. That's cool. I bet there's probably a bunch of Skybrow's ones on there.
Believe it or not, one of Skybrow's videos is on one episode.
Oh. Just one.
Yeah, just one. But there's you would be amazed at some of the stuff that some people are coming out
Hmm.
with the power of AI. Like some of the movies and shit that people are making is crazy.
Yeah. Aren't people trying to do, like, whole, freaking, like, anime series and junk?
Yeah, like speaking of anime series made with AI,
Mhm.
let me see if I can name them all off the top of my head because there's 5 of them. It's Don Halo,
Mhm.
Keen,
Mhm.
Polyball,
Mhm.
Nightway, and
Mhm.
Ocno. They're all collabing on their own anime. They fucking made an anime.
Yes. I remember seeing a post that Keen, posted saying that they were doing that.
Yeah, and it came out so good. And I'm gonna say this too:
Mhm.
their isekai collab for the Lyrian Chronicles
Mhm.
is fucking hilarious for so many different reasons. Have you seen it?
I have not yet. Is it on YouTube or is it on somewhere
It
else? Because
is.
I have not
It
been
is.
able to find it.
I believe it's on Akno's channel, if I'm not
Huh.
mistaken. But no, their isekai thing that they did for the
Mhm.
leaflet contest. Oh my god, it's fucking hilarious because
Yeah.
Leaflet is a federal agent in this, right? And then Holy Ball gets turned into a motorcycle, uh, and
Motorball
fucking
cycle.
Nightway's character like the Leaflet and the police start showing up, right? And
Mhm.
Nightway's trying to like dispose of the money that they got from whatever heist or whatever that they had just done. And like Nightway's character is it's like stomping on the money in the toilet, and the fucking water coming out of the bowl is brown.
Gosh. I need
It, who the frick is Leaflet? And then fucking Octo he puts the whole wall of stuff together with the red lines and whatnot, connecting all this different information. And he's like, "All right, finally finished it.
Yeah,
If only I could read."
I need to find that video. I've been meaning to do a react on that.
Oh god, it's so good. It's so good.
Yeah. Sure. All right, ready to get into it?
Yes, let's get into sailing through the noise. This was right before I changed my name too. Now it's a Highlander Productions.
Far beyond the static waves, past the ruins, past the graves, there's an island veiled in storm, where shattered hearts go to be reborn. Tornadoes made from shards of glass, conjuring ghosts from all my past. Thousand journeys carved in vain, sailing through the noise and rain. Every piece still glows beneath the undertow. Pay attention now and listen close. If you focus, you can hear the ghost. In the sea of despair, there's a heart still beating there, made of fragments, made of scars, held together in the dark. Glass winds churning endlessly, guarding what was left of me. Through the storm, through the night, sanctuary beyond the tide. Shattered but alive, hums a sacred tone, like it knows I came alone. And beneath the fractured sky, something in me fights to survive. Though the silence comes to drown, and the waters pull me down, there's a light inside the raging storm, keeping every piece of me warm. In the sea of despair, there's a heart still beating there, made of fragments, made of scars, held together in the dark. Glass wings churning endlessly, guarding what was left of me. Through the storm, through the night, sanctuary beyond the tide. If I break again, let the ocean take my name. If I disappear, let my soul become the rain. In the sea of despair, there's a heart still beating there, made of fragments, made of scars, held together in the dark. Glass winds churning endlessly, guarding what was left of me. You know that shattered things can shine at the edge of space and time.
That was really beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah, it was fun getting to make that one. I will say though, this was the first video that I made where this was like right around the time when Grok had made a switch to um instead of giving you like what is it? I don't know the exact numerical value, but it's like 40 or 50 or something like that. 720p gens. It was when they cut that down to like 20 or something like that, and then it makes you it like locks you into 480p, even if you've got 720p subscription service unlocked or whatever.
Huh.
It'll throw you into 480p that you then have to upscale to 720p, which in my opinion is just stupid because why would you force somebody to use 480p and then give them the option to scale up to 720p when you could just let them gen in 720p?
Yeah. That is kind of chucky.
Yeah.
So main character is Captain Jack Sparrow here.
Well, he's not the main character, but he was the hired captain for the job because in the very next scene when it cuts to the shipwrecks underneath the water, that's a representation of other people that have tried to make this journey into this mystical storm,
And then they
but
got
have failed
pulled
to do
below
so.
by the Davy Jones.
Well, actually, they got sunk by the shards of glass that are flung around in the tornado that surrounds the island.
Okay, Titanic style then.
Something like that, except like it's deliberate and intentional.
Hmm. Oh, there's a scene
It's
right here. I'm not sure if this was intentional, but there's like a flicker of like red light in Keen's eye.
Is there?
Yeah, right there.
Oh, right there. Oh no, I did not catch that. I never caught that before. Huh.
I noticed that. It was interesting.
But yeah, Captain Keen's character got hired for the role of ship captain for this journey because our mystery character has done his research and found that Keen is the only captain who's made the journey to the island and survived.
Oh, it's a reoccurring journey, and
Yep.
here's the wreckage.
Yep, and that is not Keen's ship. That is another ship from somebody that tried and failed to make the journey.
Yep, you could tell because the fishies.
Yep.
Because it's under the sea. I like the sharks here.
All right. So fun fact. Just about every cameo in this video,
Is
except
animal.
for mine and Keen's, is animal based.
I was thinking, looking at the color scheme right here, I was like, this one's the bloop.
Yep. Now who's the orange one?
I don't know. I can't think of an orange shark.
It's her husband Hyde.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
Yep.
The bloop. I didn't know she had a husband, so that's something new.
I'll be honest. I don't know if it's boyfriend or husband, but I do remember seeing a post on X from Bloop talking about how they had recently celebrated a 7-year anniversary. So whether they're boyfriend, girlfriend, or husband and wife, they've been together 7 years now.
Yeah, the trucker man and I've been together for 11.
Somebody in the chat will definitely correct me for sure. And then we got Feeble Mind here.
Well, Seal, the Dark Seal King.
Yeah. It's another case of stuff happening after the video goes live, but that's irrelevant drama that we don't need to get into.
Yeah, I am familiar with the cow.
Yeah. But yeah, and then we got coming back to Keen's ship. And then you'll notice in the background there's no storm surrounding the island yet, but then it cuts to the other shot now where there's assumed time lapse here. Now there's obviously some stormy weather happening. They're still sailing through it, and then there's the island on the other side of the storm wall.
I like the island; it's really pretty.
Yep, this was a shot that got genned in 480p that I upscaled to 720p. I did not want to gen this in 480p, but I figured it looked okay enough to where I could go ahead and keep it.
And look at the big puffer fish.
It's a whole school of them. Don't touch those. Don't touch those glass shards. They're pretty sharp. Pet the puffer fish at your own risk.
Just pet the snoot.
Yeah, just boop the snoot. We love puffer fish, Pat.
Yeah. Whee. Big old puffer fish too. The jelly.
All right. Who is it? Everybody's cameoed in animal form. Who is it?
Is it Shiver?
Yes.
That's the only person I can think of that has a jellyfish motif.
Same. But yeah, she's not just a jellyfish, she's a celestial jellyfish.
Yeah, I love the colors in here. Like there's like a beautiful like flower star pattern.
Yep.
That's really beautiful.
Bioluminescence.
On him on the front. Oh. Death Walker was saying they put the helm at the front. The AI. This is really pretty.
Yep. And then we go inside the temple. We see the crystal heart.
I like the crystal heart. I love this. This is pretty. I know you probably didn't even know who I was, but I'm going to take this as my cameo because crystal heart is my motif in a lot of things. Shh. Even if it wasn't intentional.
I'm gonna take a page out of Skybrowser's book and say, as the creator of this video, it is my headcanon that this thing.
I just really like crystal hearts. They're so pretty. And I was also thinking it's like, oh, it's the crystal heart of the sea, and then I was thinking of Titanic again.
Yeah, and then this tornado in the middle of the ocean is not just any tornado. There are massive shards of glass in every square foot of that tornado.
Ooh.
And then as the ship approaches,
I believe that's actually a thing. I remember watching a random video talking about, I think it was Saturn was the planet that they actually have storms of glass.
I would not know about that, but that's crazy if that's true.
Yeah. Or I can't remember. I remember it was like some planet has like storms of glass. Yeah, the outer space is crazy.
Yeah. And then we see the heart right before this shot right here. We see the heart start to emanate a bit of blue aura, and then it
Uh-huh.
like rapidly zooms in, and that's what's inside the crystal heart.
Is it powder?
No, it's not anybody in particular.
Okay.
Because if it were powder, it would have given powder blonde hair on this shot.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it goes from the cool light to the warm light, and then the blue crystal heart changes color, turns to
Red.
red, orange,
Orange is on
yellow. It's
fire.
powering up, and then we come back to here because what's happening
Uh-huh.
as the ship is approaching? Someone who has been granted access is on the boat, and so that heart acts as a conduit to conjure that storm around the island, and then it also doubles as sort of like a vortex.
He is the chosen one.
Yep, this is some not interdimensional stuff, but some
Uh-huh.
crazy shit is definitely happening because uh, the ship was going horizontally, and then with the light at the top of this tower of the twister going vertical, it's going up.
Yeah. Yeah, that was
And
those were some really fun shots there.
yeah, and then the one shot with right before here where the guy is just floating like off of the ship and the ship sort of goes out of frame. That one took like 18 gens to try to find the best one that I could work with because my descriptor for what I wanted the scene to be versus what it was given me, it kept fighting me on the aesthetic that I wanted, and it
Yeah.
and it just locked me into 480p gens, and so I this is the part where I say, I made the best out of what I was given. There was certainly a better way to animate that, but it was fighting me at the time. And this scene in
Yeah.
particular, the shot with the basilisk in this space, this realm between realms, I guess you could
Yeah.
call it. I
I
wanted to
love
do Roko's.
the ruin
Yes.
rune patterns.
Yeah, I wanted to do Roko's basilisk in the style
Mhm.
of Jormungandr from Norse mythology because I have Viking ancestry and I wanted to
Oh,
showcase
cool.
just a little bit of that. And Roko's basilisk was a convenient way to put Jormungandr, the world serpent,
Mhm.
into the frame. But I wanted to try to animate the basilisk as a creature who uh, whereas Jormungandr was the serpent whose body was long enough to circle the world, I wanted to try to animate Roko's basilisk as a celestial, cosmic scaled god serpent whose
Ooh.
body could extend into multiple galaxies. But it
Yeah.
was I had three people try to help me get the shot the way that I wanted it to be,
Mhm.
and and they were having just as much of a hard time with it as I was, and I probably spent upwards of 60 different gens on Grok just for the shot with the basilisk to
Yeah.
try to and the scale that I wanted it to be at, it was just fighting me the whole time. So this was a
Mhm.
best of a bad situation type of deal.
So at best, your character here should be the size of the nostril.
More or less, yeah. Although if this is a being that's big enough to extend have its body extend out towards multiple galaxies, he'd probably figure out a way to shrink himself down to interact with one tiny puny human.
Yeah, yeah, that makes a good point. Yeah, yeah, go with it for that. That's a good
Yeah,
idea.
suspension of disbelief. I mean, we're already in a realm that doesn't exist. Some dimension between dimensions or some shit. Just
Mhm.
put some suspension of disbelief on it. You'll be good.
Yeah, yeah.
It's AI. It's not real. Yeah, no shit.
I love the changing colors in the runes. That's really cool. And then everything goes white.
And then turns out it was a dream sequence.
Yay! I
Dream
love
sequence.
those.
And he wakes up inside of this vortex. This shot right here
You.
was so cool
Yeah. That is so cool.
because there's so much chaos happening in the actual storm wall itself, but its
Mhm.
movement is slow and controlled and calm.
Yeah, and then you're this like it's the calm part of the storms. Yeah,
Yep.
the heart of the storm. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there was a scene in One Piece that reminds me of this. It was when Jinbei was sailing the Sunny out of Whole Cake Island.
I wouldn't know.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. I can't get over the fact that One Piece is a show that has over 1,000 episodes, and
Yep.
they haven't even gotten to the One Piece that they've been looking for since episode one.
Yep. That's the whole main point of the journey. It's the journey, not the
They
destination.
never find it. 10,000 episodes later, they're no closer to finding it.
It hurts even more when you realize that One Piece started back in 1999.
Oh Jesus!
I love this scene right here with the mirror with your mask.
Yeah. So fun fact about this scene.
Mm-hmm.
One, I didn't deliberately animate it to line up the way that it did. It just sort of happened,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not. It's actually not a mirror effect I'm using. It is
Oh.
on the editing app that I have. There's a kaleidoscope effect
Oh,
that has a
kaleidoscope. Yeah.
numerical value applicator set to it. So you could have a minimum of one reflection or a maximum of 25 reflections to create your kaleidoscope effect.
Ooh.
And this was, I mean, it's a mirrored effect, obviously, but it
Mhm.
was the kaleidoscope effect on its lowest setting.
With the one.
Yep.
And that was really cool how it became like one almost
Yeah.
perfect synchronized there.
Yeah.
Okay, then we're getting back into the cameos,
The
huh?
cameos. Yep.
Fuck, I can't think of a blonde fox wolf.
It's actually okay because
Mhm.
this is one where they sort of they sort of invited this drama onto themselves, and I don't really understand why.
Hmm.
Because they were on X, they were promoting themselves as they were going to be a VTuber. They were having their debut soon. They had gotten north of like 4,000 followers on X before they hit their debut,
Oh.
and then like a few days before the debut was supposed to happen, there was like this behavioral 180 that I did not witness, but I saw a ton of people making posts about it who were watching it unfold,
Huh.
and people that were sharing this person around, trying to help them build a little fan base so that they could have a strong start to their VTubing debut.
Right.
Suddenly had this 180 switch in their behavior, and they just started going after the people that were being supportive of them. I wasn't one of them.
Wait,
But
wait, wait.
mine
Now that
was.
you're explaining the whole thing, I know who this is now. Since I'm pretty sure I was talking about the drama with them. It's the red panda chick, right?
No,
No,
not
Demi,
Namika
Demi,
BT.
Demi. It's not Demi.
No, it's not Demi.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
No, it's Namika VT. They
Okay.
they kind of I don't know what happened. I don't know what switch flipped where or why, but
Mm,
it like even after all of it's been said and done and over with, like it still doesn't make any sense to me.
hmm.
Why you would turn around and suddenly follow police people that were like initially supportive and wanting to like help boost you up so that you could have a good strong debut for your thing,
Yeah.
and like I just don't understand it. And that was another thing that happened like just a few days after this video went up, and I'm like, fuck, how do I cameo people that aren't gonna have some kind of drama in the next 3 days?
Yeah, that's unfortunately the one take that you can't really control when you're cameoing people. You'll never know if they'll do something horrible. It's like, well, you ruined my whole video now.
Yeah.
uh, is the deer over here
No,
supposed
that's just no, that's just a random animal.
Okay, random deer.
Yeah, random fox deer.
Fox. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's a fox. It's a deer. Yeah. Ohio.
Yep.
Yay!
Now Ohio is a cardinal, but I turned him
Uh-huh.
into a hawk.
Yeah. Ohio, Chicago morning well.
Ohio gozaimasu.
Okay, ooh. Because there's a tiny pupper. Wait. It's actually gonna be who I'm not thinking. It's gonna be Solace Frostrunner and his family.
No,
Damn
but you are
it!
close. It's Keeney the Hound.
Damn it!
And his
I was
so
thinking because the white. I was thinking that was gonna be him, but then I was looking at the family, and the family was reminding me of I can't say his fucking
Silas.
name, Silas. It made me think of
But no,
his
there's a
family.
but no for Keeney and Melody
Uh
and their
huh.
cameo. If you look at the description with the cheat sheet with the
Uh huh.
cameo
Uh
list,
huh. Uh
it's
huh.
there's a little Easter egg there. That's a reference to a video that one of them put. I can't remember if it was on Keeney's channel or Melody's channel, but they have a whole music video talking that is about their struggle with infertility and wanting to have a baby. And the
Oh
little pink
yeah.
wolf is I listed their cameo as Keeney the Hound, Melody the Hound, and their miracle child
Oh. Oh yeah.
because
That
they
I think
wanted a
that's
child
another
when they
reason
were.
why I was thinking it was Silas.
Yeah, they had a thing where they were having a long battle with infertility and
Mm-hmm.
trying to have a kid, and then God finally blessed them with a kid, and
No.
and that kid is healthy,
Yay. Mm,
healthy baby.
It's really sweet. Mhm.
Yeah,
I'm glad it all worked out for him.
same.
Yeah, Kenny's really nice. Aw. I know this one is Ember.
Yep. Ember and her strays.
Hmm. I told that was actually the one that I first was looking at. I was like, oh, I bet you this is a reference to Ember when I was watching the video of it at first.
All right, so I am kind of curious.
Hmm.
What gave it away for you?
Red and this jewel.
Ah, okay.
Red big cat and the jewel. I don't know.
Yeah,
Every time I see red and green in this fashion, my brain goes to Ember. And also the whole cat reference too. Also the fact that there was a bunch of babies because I was also thinking, oh yeah, strays.
Yep.
Yeah. You go across the crystals. Mm.
And then this one I just tacked on at the end because it was cool.
Yeah.
I saturated it. I heavily leaned into the cooler color schemes. Little bit of convex for the slight motion, the slight blurriness on the edges, and
Hmm.
then on the actual far edges of the frame is the what is the effect called? A vignette,
Hmm.
where it darkens just the outer edges of the frame.
Oh. Yeah, I see. That was really fun. Mm. Is there anything else you'd like to add to this video?
Um,
Thanks for watching.
just that I am uh both ecstatic and in disbelief of the fact that I am less than 700 valid public watch hours away from hitting monetization eligibility on YouTube.
Let's go.
And yeah, I'm ecstatic and in disbelief of the fact that getting monetized on YouTube went from an if to a when.
Yeah. I am so happy for you. I love hearing
I,
that. Everyone who works so hard on their stuff, and when they can get to that point where they can make money from it, it's really it feels
yeah.
really good.
When you do something for the and until then you're doing it for the love of the game, because if you're not doing it for the love of the game, you're doing it for the money, and if you're doing it for the money, it becomes obvious to people that will watch your stuff that if you rush something,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to feel rushed to the person watching it. If you make something that you hate making, it's going to come across to the viewer that you hated making it.
Meow.
and that's not what people want to watch, man.
True.
I mean, if you want to watch like hate farming stuff or like rage bait engagement and shit, you know, there's a million places to go to for stuff like that. It doesn't need. It's an oversaturated market, as they
Oh
say.
yeah. I just I do my best when it comes to doing my VTubing. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, of course it's for the money. Though actually, the whole reason I did start this was because Trucker Man's like, I need a job.
It's worth it once you get to that point because uh, when you get paid to do what you love for a living, you'll
Mm-hmm.
never work a day in your life.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really nice working my own hours because God, I can't. I have this really weird like maybe it's like my I can't really think of what it's called, but I always get so like anxious when I like freak out so much when it comes to being on time for shit.
Yeah. And speaking of being on time, one of the things that I came to realize like somewhat early on is that if you like when you're on the creation side of like the AI music video stuff, if you
Hmm.
try to like it's fine if you want to try to stick to like a weekly schedule where it's like you upload once a week on this day at this time and you try to make a routine schedule for it, right? Well, there's going to come a time where you're going to hit writer's block and you don't know what you want to make. You don't know what you have an idea of what you want to make, but you don't know what direction to go with it.
Right, right.
Like another video that I had contemplated. I know you got like a 4 video rule. I don't want to break that, but
Yeah.
there's another video on my channel called Strike that I got to a particular scene and then I hit writer's block that held me up for like 5 or 6 days straight on trying to get it finished, and that was just on the visual side of it, and
Yeesh.
uh, it was Renegade Retry, who's
Hmm.
Renegade Shirkin, yeah, Renegade Shirkin in the YouTube chat.
Hmm.
He was the one that I had consulted to get an idea on what I could do to throw something in for like an orchestral shot that would contrast uh, uh, the everything else that was going on in the video,
Uh-huh.
and he ended up giving me this really good idea of doing a black and white silhouette shot with me as the conductor of this orchestra, where
Ooh.
everybody like you can see the instruments that everybody's playing, right? But everybody's a silhouette. And the specific and for those that have seen the video Strike, the shots where the camera is orbiting around my character as the conductor,
Hmm.
the flow of the animation style reminds me of the show Ruby from Rooster Teeth.
Oh yeah, that one fan made creation that became like a whole thing.
Actually, no. RWBY Ruby started
Hmm.
out as like an official production thing from Monty
Really?
before he died. Yeah, like it was an
Huh.
original creation of his at Rooster Teeth.
I thought it was just like a bunch of like music videos or something that they turned into a series.
Mm-mm. No, the music videos were there as teasers for the show that was coming up. They had already planned on making this show, but they
Oh.
had dropped those music videos
Uh-huh.
for Ruby, Blake, Weiss, and Yang as teasers of like they were showcasing their artistic talent for just
Oh.
video production.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. I thought it was meant to be that originally and then it grew. Okay, that makes
Yeah,
more sense. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. I never got into Ruby myself, to be honest.
I did because I was a sucker for the
Hmm.
fight
Hmm.
scenes and the way that everybody like it's lore accurate in that world for everybody to design their own weaponry
Hmm.
and what it can transform into.
Cool.
And so Ruby designed and built her sniper scythe, and Blake designed her fucking dual pistols that also serve as a short sword with some grappling hook type shit that she does with her ninja skills that she has. And then Yang built those
Mhm.
shotgun bracers. which I fucking love because she's a hot headed blonde chick who's feisty and loves to brawl. Um,
Oh yeah, fun
yeah.
fact, Neska has a weapon. Yeah.
And then Renegade, he just said in the chat, Monty did his own animations before Rooster Teeth picked him up to make it. Much of the
Huh.
series went downhill after his death.
Yeah, unfortunately that does happen. The passing of a creator. Yeah, of course their series kind of like there was an anime called Trinity Blood that never got finished because of their creator that passed.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, I was heavily invested in Ruby when it first came out because it was something different. I liked the fight scenes and it was something different,
Yeah.
and I got hooked on it, and I don't know when Volume 10 is supposed to come out, but
Well,
I'm pretty much committed to watching the series until it ends because there is going to be an end to the series eventually.
yeah.
But one of the other things I like about it is the fact that the characters actually age as the story goes on. It doesn't fall into the trap of the characters stay the same age the entire time that the show's going on.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
it's been 37 years and they're still
10 years
they're
old.
still 19. Yeah,
Ash
fucking Bart
Ketchum.
Simpson. Yeah, yeah. The Simpsons, Family Guy.
Yep.
Of course,
Of course,
fucking
those are sitcom kind of shows. They kind of
yeah,
play into a different role altogether, where that's kind of the norm for them. But yeah, well,
yeah.
I want to thank you so much, Highlander, for wanting to do this and sharing with me all your lovely art.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Hmm. Anytime. I'm glad we got to do this. I got to get to know you better, and it's really nice. I'm glad to call you my friend.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mhm. Well, I think that will do it for today's interview. Thank you all for joining us for this lovely interview. Would you like to have any last words, Highlander?
Um, don't let anybody talk you into the trap of you're not an artist because you use AI. Because the cold reality of art is that uh, I'm gonna speak on it from like a marketing slash business standpoint. The finished product is what the customer cares about, and the customer for the most part does not care if you spent 6 weeks on something, 6 days on something, or 6 months on something.
Hmm.
They only care, is the finished product good?
Right.
And so when you care about what you're making, it shows in what you make, and it
Hmm.
doesn't matter if it's with AI or without AI.
That's right.
Just and I guess I'll end off on a Captain King quote. Go do cool shit.
Go
AI lets you just do shit, so go do cool shit.
Just do it. Well, thank you all. Get ready for Radio Roots and bye. Thank you all for joining me. Please like, subscribe, and comment. It would make me very happy. Kiss, kiss, hug, hug.